he did the mash. I caught it on in the flesh, he did the mash. He did the monster mash from the lavatory in the castle east to the master's bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from the humble abodes to get a jolt for my electrodes. They did the mash, they did the monster mash, the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash, they did the mash. I caught it on in the flesh, they did the mash. They did the monster mash, the zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, and Dracula and his son. The scene was rocking, we were all digging sounds. Eagle on his chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with the vocal group. The Crypt Kick of Five, they played the mash. They played the monster mash, the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash, they played the mash. I called it on in the flesh, they played the mash. They played the monster mash, and out from his coffin Drake's voice did ring. It seems that he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist? It's now the mash, it's now the monster mash, the monster mash. I called it on in the flesh, it's now the mash. It was a graveyard smash, it's now the mash. It's now the monster mash, now everything's cool. Drake's a part of the band. My monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. If you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you. And you can mash, and you can monster mash, the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash, and you can mash. I call